Fights, Mics, and Media. I'm Goldie Boy. Born May 29th, 1974, Yonkers, New York, then moved to Brooklyn, New York as a small child, and eventually Long Island, New York. The Death Squad representative, Keith Omar Murray, put out his first single and album titled the same, The Most Beautifulest Thing in This World. And listen, man, not only was he holding his own with Titans that very year, but he was holding his own with greats of the game like Biggie, Nas, and then even guys like Craig Mack and Mike Geronimo that very same year in 1994. Shortly, he followed that up with his second album with Stigma. Then he followed that up in 1999 with It's a Beautiful Thing. And then 2003, he dropped He's Keith Murray. And then right after that, a few years later in 2007, he dropped Rapmophobia, The Fear of Real Hip Hop. So Keith was super persistent, bro. And he even dropped like 4 or 5 more albums after that, and even did collaborative albums in between that, like El Nino with Eric Sherman and Redman. And he did a album with with Cannabis as well. And he's just been a persistent hip hop artist, and I think a lot of people don't give Keith his just due, man, because Keith was one of those guys that came out in the same era as Biggie Smalls and Nas and Craig Max of the world, and was holding his own at first. But you know, the politics of hip hop and shit, I guess, might have got to him, and he didn't do as well. But he did dope ass features like I Shot Ya and Fatty Girl with LL. So he's been on a slew of other hit records, man. So Keith is definitely a force to be reckoned with, and he's one of my favorite MCs ever. And to me, he's one of the best lyricists as well, man. He never switched his style up, even though he stole my cousin Tone Capone's style. Hey, man, that's another story. But I just still think Keith is one of the dopest rappers, man. And he should get his respect. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him his flowers while he's still alive, man. And a big, super big happy birthday shout out, man. Mwah.